everyone, it's Izzy from Spoken Well Productions bringing you a video today on how to set a scene. So, as you can see, I am set up for a spoken world video. I've got lots of light coming in. I've got my video set up so that you can see my head and my upper body nice and clearly so that you can see my movements and you know what I'm saying. I've got quite a plain background, not a lot of things to distract anyone, but I do have a little bit of bunting up just to make sure that it's not too boring to watch, to give people something to engage with and focus on when they are looking at the video. However, if I wanted to change this setup to give it a slightly different mood, I could always take the bunting down and replace it with something else. Like so. And there you go. Just by changing the piece of material behind me, it's got a slightly different feel now. The bunting was quite brightly coloured and maybe suggested that it was a bit more fun and upbeat, whereas the dark colours suggest that we might be looking at something more serious or looking at a slightly less happy context of a scene. Now I'm in front of an even plainer background and much closer to the camera so you can see my face in even more detail. This would be really good if your character needed to tell a secret or wanted to say something that you didn't want anyone else to hear. The plain background also means that people can really focus on your face and see those facial expressions that you're making up close, so we can really see if you are ecstatically happy or really sad or really angry. We get to see all those movements up close and it creates that sense of secrecy and makes people really pay attention to what you're saying. However, you could still bring in a blanket or a scarf into the background just to change up the atmosphere a bit. Maybe like before, the darker colours and how close you are to the camera shows that there's something bad going on. Maybe it makes things a little bit tense and secretive. You could also experiment with using light to set your scene. I've got here just an ordinary table lamp, but if I place it next to me, I can go from having a slightly darker, maybe more dreary background to having something bright reflected on the background behind me. It could signify going from one time of day to another time of day. Or maybe this light is actually the sun on top of a mountain that I've got to climb to. Maybe it's the promise of some treasure on the horizon. You could use it in any way you want to. You could even use it like this. Maybe if you wanted to try and create a different character halfway through the scene, or if you wanted to experiment with different ways that we can move around the light. So hopefully this video has shown you the different ways that you can use very small everyday items like lights or scarves to change up your background and set different atmospheres for different scenes when doing drama from home. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. You can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and go to the Spoken Well Productions website for more information on what we do and lots more fun activities.